be focusing on abdominals mainly, but same ideas. I'm kind of just trying to bring your spine into as many directions as possible just to keep you nice and fluid. So we're going to start lying back today. And I want you to start with your hands resting on your ribcage. You can walk your feet a little closer towards your sit bones and keep them hip distance apart. Hands are resting on your ribcage, and as you inhale, see if you can allow your ribcage to just widen into your hands. And as you exhale, allow the ribcage to soften and narrow. Inhaling to widen. And exhaling to narrow. Keeping the same awareness to our breath, we're going to walk our fingertips down towards our hip bones. As we inhale, thinking of our hip bones like little wheels, we're going to roll those wheels away from us. And as we exhale, a little roll of our wheels towards us. You'll notice that naturally as you tilt away, you're creating this deep curve between your spine and the mat. And as you roll your hips towards you, your spine fully goes properly flat to the mat. So this is our pelvic rock. We're going to find roughly a midpoint in our pelvic rock and then rest our arms down by our sides. From our midpoint, we're going to roll our hips towards us. So the hips roll back and you begin to lift the back of your pelvis up and off the mat and start to rise up one vertebrae at a time until all that's left behind on the mat. Back the head, back the shoulder blades. If you need to be a little lower in your bridge, that's absolutely fine. What I don't want to see is ribcage flaring or kind of like letting the pelvis tilt away. So we've got this nice control, rolling hips towards us. Almost imagine there's a block or a ball between your knees. Deep breath in at the top. And as you exhale, just gently lay your spine down onto the mat. Almost imagine that you're landing a beaded necklace down, one bead at a time. Once your pelvis meets the mat, inhale to roll hips away. And then exhaling to roll hips towards, and we'll rise again. Slowly, slowly rising up. Deep breath in at the top. Exhale, slowly, slowly rolling down. And let's just go for one more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll towards and rise. Holding at the top of this one. See if you can float your left leg into a tabletop position and then lower it back down. Left foot meets the mat, right leg floats into tabletop, it lowers back down. Left leg floats up, we'll lower down. Keep that little roll of pelvis towards you. Right leg floats up, we'll lower it down. Keep the collarbones wide. The next time your left leg floats into tabletop, reach your left toes up towards the ceiling. Little pulses here for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on one, bend left knee, lower left heel down to the floor. Keep that roll of pelvis towards you, right leg tabletop, reach right toes to the ceiling, little pulses for 6, for 5, almost like you're drawing dots on the ceiling for 4, last 3, last 2, and on one, bend right knee, lower right heel down to the mat, deep breath in at the top, and as you exhale, slowly, slowly rest your spine down. Once your pelvis meets the mat, inhale to float both arms up towards the ceiling. Palms of the hands face each other. Left leg floats into a tabletop position. There's a slight tilt of the pelvis towards you. Back goes flat to the mat as you float your right leg into tabletop. Left toes tap back down, they float back up. Right toes tap back down, they float back up. These are called our femur arcs. You can, of course, do it from the ground, floating up to take a little bit of the pressure off. Really focus on pelvis rolling towards you as the toe taps away from you. We're going to go for 6. Keep focusing on that deep breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Both feet lower down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift the back of your head and the back of both shoulders up and off the mat. Fingertips reach forward. Inhale, float your arms up first, then lower your shoulders and head down. Exhale to rise, reaching forward. Inhale, arms up first, shoulders, head down. Let's go for 5 more just like this. Not so much focusing on how high we can get, but how flexed we can make the spine really. So we're looking to drop our bottom rib towards our hips. Arms up first, shoulders, head down. Really important that the shoulders rise, and at any stage if your neck needs a little bit more support, it's so fine to bring hands to the back of the head. Can't remember what count I'm on. Let's go for 2 more. And the next time you're up, you're going to stay up, holding onto the back of the thighs. Float left leg tabletop, little tilt pubic bone belly button, right leg tabletop. From here, both hands are going to hold left shin, right leg reaches out, and you switch, and you switch. Let's go for 6. Let's go for 5. For 4, keep rolling pubic bone belly button. For 3, collarbones wide. For 2, on 1, left leg hooks towards you. Hold the back of your left thigh, reach left toes up towards the ceiling, walk hands up towards left ankle, and switch, and switch. Toes can point if you've got the space. You're going for 6, for 5, for 4, last 3, last 2. Legs keep going. You can of course come back to this tabletop option. Opposite elbow to opposite knee for 6, for 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, and 1, back to center. Lower shoulders and head, lower your feet. If you're a regular in my class, you'll probably remember that. You can go for elbows wide, cactus arms, or if you've got the space, arms wide like a T. Deep breathing. And as you exhale, just allow your knees to tilt over to the left. Keep your right shoulder rooted. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. Once you're back to center, keep the arms out wide. Left leg floats tabletop. Little tilt pubic bone belly button, right leg tabletop. Glue your thighs together. Allow the knees to fall to the left, peeling right sit bone off the mat. Exhale back to center. Knees fall to the right, keeping left shoulder heavy. Try to keep your knees in line, so it's not as much about the range of movement here. It's about keeping that top hip stacked, so our obliques really have to work to bring us back to center. If you want to go a little further with this one, the next time you come over to that left side, lengthen both legs out to straight leg center. Bend both knees, rotate to the right, 2 straight legs back to center. Bend both knees, left, lengthen, center, bend, twist, straight to center. Bend both knees, give them a little hug in towards your chest, a little rock from side to side. And that's a nice little ab series that doesn't really take too long, but you can really feel it